Okay, we should now be live. We have a green box, we have a live counter ticking up. So, welcome back to the Storytime Network, where we are once again playing Dragon Age 2. We're on the menu screen because, if you all remember last time out, which was a week ago now, sort of crashed.
Yeah, that was wild.
Go away. We don't want the demo. Not the demo, the trailer. Which has a much...
Trailers always lie anyways.
It has a much higher opinion of us than the actual gameplay does, because it's like fighting against the Arashok and Hawk's actually managing to do stuff. Whereas I can tell you right now, what's going to happen, like in this playthrough, is we're going to run around in circles a lot. Let me just get that up. Okay, cool. So yeah, let's get going. Yeah, because we had the cutscenes.
What's going on?
Please don't do anything.
Seeing power to the max.
Bethany is being taken to the Circle of Magi in the gallows.
A little tourist.
Seeing power to the minimum.
Permanent.
Of course it's permanent. It had to happen eventually, didn't it?
Consider yourselves
Oh,
fortunate. Her cooperation allows us to spare you the punishment for harboring a dangerous mage. This
Damn it,
once-
Cullen.
Oh, Bethany, what will happen to you?
Don't worry, Mother. I'll be fine. Look after her.
Worry? Okay.
So what Jack and I were discussing before the stream started was the awards for this Saturday's stream for Anime of 2022, which was mostly Jack taking guesses and me refusing to answer fully.
Yes, but that's
Ugly
not
bastard.
the connection you're looking for.
Isn't it?
I
Driven
love being the
from their
only
home,
one who
a
knows. It
fist
makes it
that
really
taken
interesting
against
for
her
me.
will, and the champion's companions, Meryl, Aveline, Isabella.
And
that
sometimes
warrior
the
Anders.
on the occasional category means I can
We thought they all came
whatchamacallit,
from the realm together, but now it makes sense.
like make
Motive
my
and
choices based on what
opportunity.
other people have picked.
It's still not what you think.
Have a
I
gal.
need to hear more.
Unless you've already decided.
I will explain that
always
more
go
in
if you
depth,
don't
obviously,
need
on
me
Saturday. It's only really
Tell me
in
what came
one
next.
category, I would say, this time.
Interesting.
The treasure we found in the deep roads made us a fortune. The champion moved up in the world, literally. Bought a mansion
I also
and a
have
house.
my
Everyone
well,
knew who he
my
was now.
rankings for 2022, bar what I haven't finished from
Bethany
fall.
was in the circle now. There's nothing we could
So
do
what
to
I'm missing at the moment is, let's see, Master House No Tail, All Saints Street, Akiba, no, got that, Little Lies, Shinobi, and
They
Blue
were
Lock.
waiting for their ship.
'Cause I have
The only shows I haven't caught up on that I'm actually going to finish are, let's see, there's Little Lies, haven't watched the most recent episode of that, same with Uzaki. Several episodes behind on One Piece.
Mm.
And the only other show I plan on catching up on is Tekken. I also, have dropped Bibliophile Princess.
Right.
I was just not feeling the, last third of the series at all.
I suppose Teppen is probably my highest ranked thing that you both haven't watched and are actually likely to watch, so yeah, go for it.
I'm already halfway through Tekken.
Are you enjoying it?
It's pretty funny. I wasn't really, super, I didn't really enjoy the, time loop episode all that much, though.
It was an interesting episode. The one really good gag is the one at the end where she just completely fucks the question.
Oh, that was a funny gag, yes.
Yeah,
The rest of it didn't really make me laugh, though.
No, as I said, it's more
It
of
was
an,
interesting
it's
stuff,
more of an
though.
interesting episode than it is a funny episode. As I said, it's just a case of that final gag is just so fucking funny.
It was pretty funny, yeah.
leave us.
Where is it? In my notes.
Meredith at my
So yeah, I
service
have stopped
obscured
doing
my
such
view,
detailed notes.
and the city is
Or I've
scared of
stopped doing notes
heretical
altogether. I've
giants.
just been doing more
Balance
detailed
is held
summaries.
because the Qunari are not for nothing. Even the space in Lowtown was a gift to contain them. But now, the Arishok has requested you. By name.
Over enthusiastic crop harvesting, Christ. So, have you watched episode 6, or did you stop at episode
have.
5? Okay. Episode 6 was where it started to get really good for me.
It was pretty funny. The whole comedy of errors thing going on there.
Yeah, no, I
can't help it if I
absolutely
make an
died
impression.
during episode 6. I just lost my shit.
I remember how you helped my son. It seems you are meant to have influence above your station. Speak to the Arishok. Give him what he needs to keep the peace.
Okay.
Can you do that for Kirkwall, Sarah Hawk?
I guess. Are we gonna help for a price, or just help?
Be nice.
Fine.
Always willing to assist. Well, that is an attitude this city has lacked for a long time. Appease the Arishok. Take his demand and let him return to dormancy. As awkward as this has been, it is better than the alternative. Stepping down is looking more and more appealing.
You know what? Fair. I do kind of feel for this guy.
You're looking well, Sarah.
Thank you. Hi, Bran.
I don't think I can do that.
Damn it.
Good try.
I'll get it.
Good day, Sarah.
Right, it's Anders for Act 2.
Oh, there you are.
Hi, Bodan.
I've been looking everywhere for you, Messiah. If only you humans didn't all look the same.
We can't all be short and bearded like your people, Bodan.
Indeed. It's quite a shame, really. I came to deliver this to you. The last of the proceeds from all that treasure you found.
So
in
my
the
brother
roads.
is home right now, so
Seems your
I'm
friend Varric found a buyer after all, yes?
gonna
Quite well done.
take a view on how the streaming does.
So you raced here just to give me this?
Oh, I didn't want to be responsible for so much coin. Just
We'll give it
holding
15
that
minutes or so.
purse was making me sweat.
What's going on
Before I
now?
go, may I simply
My
say
my brother is
that you remember my boy
at
to
the
stay in your
at my
home?
parents' house for
I
Christmas,
said I would repay you
and
for
New
saving
Year's.
Sandal's life.
And obviously
Right.
he is using internet. So I'm just saying,
Today is safe.
we'll take a view on how the streaming quality does, but it seems to be okay for the time being.
Let me guess.
I
This
can't
was
imagine he'll be
Mother's
up as
idea.
late as you are.
No.
As you say, yes. I'll leave you to your adventures. Your mother asks that you return to the mansion when you have a chance.
We have a mansion? Jesus.
Woohoo! Oh, 50 gold. Goddamn.
Yeah.
Large mouth. Good. Carry on.
I think that was supposed to start a dialogue with Varric, but it just, because it got interrupted by somebody saying hello to Aveline, it was like, you, Varric, have a very big mouth. Good, carry on.
Excuse me. Do you think people will ever start calling it the Hawk Estate?
I hope so.
Did you hear what Lord Barry said? It's pointless talk.
Hi, Yevan. Yevan.
You! This is your fault.
What
You
is?
and that blighter, Varric Tethras.
Right?
What did I do?
You'll be the end of my boys.
You'll have to be more specific. A lot of things are my fault.
My sons are lost in the deep roads because of stories about you. Your sodding glory and treasure.
Don't you dare blame him. We both know this was Iwan's doing.
If you want to keep your job, shut your mouth, woman.
Your boys are grown men. It was their own decision.
Your boys don't sound bright enough to follow a map. I'm sure they didn't get too far.
My boys aren't stupid. Foolhardy, maybe, but not stupid. You're the only one who knows where they went. They were following the path of your expedition.
To be fair,
Yeah, but-
we left a trail of
Don't let my
bodies, so it
boys
should
die
be
down
easy
there.
enough to find.
Sure, I'll look. How many Darkspawn could have come back in 3 years anyway?
I should approve, but it seems like I save a lot of fools from themselves.
Thank you, Messer. Those boys are my life. They entered the deep roads using the same passage you did. Please find them. I will see you rewarded for your efforts.
So, normally during Dragon Age 2, do you pick any of the romance options regularly, or do you not have a default?
So, not for 2. Origins, I pretty much always pick Morrigan.
Hmm.
In 2, I don't think I would say I have a particularly,
Consistent.
yeah, consistent choice. Ooh, I like bonus to lockpicking. I did romance Isabella once upon a time, but I've sort of gone off even that. As for Inquisition, it's like there really aren't very many good. Well, in the 2 playthroughs that I did of Inquisition, I believe I romance Josephine.
Both times?
Yes.
Oh, neat. I've only.
That's ridiculous.
Let's see.
If
I've romanced. See, I stuck with Liliana whenever I did a romance in 1, in Origins. But I do want to try a playthrough where I romance Morgan, because that would be fun.
If I was to do another Inquisition playthrough, I think I would probably romance Dorian.
I'm not shocked. I romanced Cassandra last time I played Inquisition. If I play a female Inquisitor, I'll probably try either Sarah or Josephine, just see how that plays out. But
yeah,
I want to romance Sarah in Inquisition. It's ideal to play as a Kunari or Dwarf Inquisitor, though.
It's just luck. And skill.
Indeed. Still, more coin never hurts, right?
As for 2, I don't really have a consistent pick in this one either. Oh, I just realized I'm also behind on Bleach.
So,
oh well.
How can I be of service this time?
Someone's trying
2
to
just
be a
doesn't have amazing romance options.
Remember,
I do like the diversity of options they have at the very least. That is nice.
I like that, yes, everyone is bisexual, everyone can be romanced by everyone.
For his investigation. He's
but at the end of the day, Anders is Anders.
Yes.
Fenris is Fenris. Also, muzzle the geezer. Damn it, Hawk. Loading. This is new. Yeah, Fenris and Anders are themselves, which makes it hard to want to romance them. Isabella is okay, but again, never spend enough time in the party with her to really like her. This is slightly concerning. I'm brutally honest.
Yeah.
And Meryl, I like Meryl, but I don't romantically like Meryl.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I like Meryl. I think she's the one I romanced the most recently on a playthrough.
Yeah.
I also don't mind Isabella either.
I mean, part of...
I just cannot. I just cannot do it with Fenris or Anders though. They're just too much them.
Yeah.
Like, I won't knock the male romance options in some of the other games. Like the male options in well, Alistair is a pretty fine romance option in Origins, and a lot of people love riding the bull. I'm not too surprised, but
part of me
I
wants to
usually go...
do that just for that one scene where they walk in on you.
Yes. Yeah. I generally don't do the I generally don't romance male characters when I play RPGs, just because I'm not really, into that. But I can appreciate like the quality of those storylines when they are well written.
I mean, the thing with Inquisition was, both of my playthroughs were before I'd fully... I don't want to say realized, because I had a pretty fair understanding, maybe accepted that I was queer. So yeah, I did go straight option there. Also, how long do we give this before we say, okay, this is not working?
Give it another minute or two, and if it's not working, we'll just reboot the game. Sometimes it must be done. Also, apparently, Weird Al just realized that Tony Hawk was in his fucking music video for the Nirvana parody.
Yeah.
That is so funny to me. Even Weird Al suffered from the Tony Hawk effect.
I think I watched the video where he said that, because it was during one of those videos that can't remember what the YouTube channel does, but like they do those, actor looks back at iconic roles, and Weird Al looked back at iconic songs. I think it was in that. Weird Al is just a likable guy.
Weird Al is a wonderful dude, yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, just, this is not working.
Yeah. Yeah, let's...
Try it again, give it one more chance, maybe.
I'm just wondering what else we could play if we don't. I'm not entirely...
Go back to...
I'm not entirely feeling Yakuza today, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else we could play.
Persona 5? One Piece Pirate Warriors?
Pirate Warriors. Just trying to think what I am feeling like today.
You know what? Fair.
Yeah. I did just buy Tales of Arise, but I haven't downloaded it yet, which is a shame.
Yeah, that is unfortunate.
I could feel like
I don't know, that game is pretty demanding on probably going to be pretty demanding on like the internet or...
Tell you what, I wanna do a Civ game again at some point.
That would be good.
Obviously we need to either get Gen in again or find somebody else who is willing to play Civ with us.
Oh, that's the game. It was GQ. GQ is the channel that did the Weird Al video.
Yeah. As I said, they've done a few of them. I mean, I watched the one they did with Brendan Fraser. Sorry. Apparently Fraser is the wrong way to pronounce it.
Brendan Fraser.
Yeah, Brendan Fraser. And I just love watching anything with him in.
Brendan Fraser is just a fantastic actor.
He's a really
I
good
feel like he
actor.
was underappreciated for the longest time.
He's a really good actor, but he's also just a good dude.
He is. He's a really neat dude.
I'm skipping this. We've just seen this.
Still, more coin.
Sir.
Some for his investigation.
Muzzle the geezer. Got it.
I missed the Cockney accent the first time round.
If it leads somewhere genuine.
God damn it, Hawk. There we go. Oh boy, we got a lot of letters. So Fenrir's in trouble again. Underground Maze Railroad.
Working on the railroad.
Oh, Iduna. Right, talking about tomes. Nope, from Fainreal. Feeling inadequate. Flag flying at half-mast. Does your soldier not stand to attention? Does your dwarf shy away from the deep roads?
Oh my god.
Right, that's the dude whose daughter we saved from the Magister's serial killer son. Starkhaven. Oh god, is this a fucking Nigerian scam? It's a Nigerian prince scam! God damn it! I thought it was like a little thing hinting at the Sebastian DLC, and then I saw His Highness had a fortune of 11,000 sovereigns locked away. It's like, oh my god. No.
Speaking of Sebastian, he sucks, by the way.
He does. He's terrible. Old Barland. Yeah, remember him from Origins. Why are we getting Gamlen's notes? He didn't live here.
I don't know.
Message for the mother. Cool. And then a letter from Bethany. Sir Ulrich, yeah, we're gonna have to kill him.
Yep.
Who's a good doggy?
I like the doggy.
You and me both, Sandal.
Yeah.
Good dog. Good doggy.
It looks like they're having a nice chat. Maybe Sandal picked up some Mabari speak from our time at the Hero of Ferelden's camp. Have you had luck on your travels? A roll for you. It's on the desk.
Oh yeah, there's little bits and pieces that we can... Oh good, level up. Let's get to 100 there, then up Dex.
Just keep upping Dex until you're maxed out. Until your fingers are so fucking shredded you can pick a lock by just sticking your pinky in it.
Alright, don't use Mark of Death. Ah, that's what we wanted, wasn't it? Because pinpoint strikes and haste is broken as shit.
Yep.
Didn't Fenris say all Tevinter weaving is made from the blood and tears of slaves? I hope he was exaggerating.
Part of me thinks that they implemented this just because, like, it was so fun to hear the voice actors for Hawk just riff.
Yep. Both of the voice actors for Hawk are really good.
Yeah.
Going with Anders, huh?
As I said, Anders for Act 2, Meryl for Act 3.
Makes sense. Shifting the mage in your party around with each act.
Well,
you're just gonna fuck over Isabella and Fenris then.
Yeah, kind of. I'll try and bring Fenris at the very least along, but Isabella I don't actually have to do anything with, so...
That's unfortunate. It's nice to actually, you know, have them around.
Yeah. Let's go back to the deep roads while it's fresh.
Yep.
It's a shame because I think if you've done, if you have an Awakening save file, it's Nathaniel that you go looking for.
Oh, neat. I do wish that more of the characters from Awakening and Origins showed up in, like, the later games.
Avatar of Death.
Roadhog is just a crit fucking monster.
As I said, pinpoint strikes and haste, where it's just like... Pinpoint strikes gets you just crits 100% of the time, and a haste just has you move so fucking fast.
Yep.
Anything to loot? No, it doesn't look like it.
Oh wait, how many times have you played Femhawk instead of Malehawk?
Never, actually. I'm sort of bad on that. Yeah.
I played Femhawk once. Her voice actress is really good.
No, I'm not saying she isn't.
Someone swapped the text of my recruitment poster with some filth from the Blooming Rose.
Ooh, that does sound pretty good.
Sure. Fill the barracks with whores. But you've also filled the Rose with guards.
It is true what they say. The best comedy comes from tragedy.
So, where are the idiots?
Are you one of Yevon's sons?
Master Hawk? Please help me. My brother, Marin. Iwan locked him in with the Darkspawn. He sealed the door. Left me here and bolted for that passage. He's gone mad. All he cares about is that damned sword.
Another greedy dwarf. You think he took lessons from Bartrand?
Maybe, but greed is hardly exclusive to dwarves.
Bah.
Maybe I should have seen this coming. Iwan has been obsessed with that thing. He wouldn't tell us about the sword, but I never imagined he'd leave us to rot.
This is getting just a little too familiar, isn't it?
Yeah, just a little.
Please. I don't want my brother to be eaten by those monsters.
Get back to the surface. Looks like I have a date with the Darkspawn.
He's on the other side of that wall. You need to find a way to reach him.
Will do.
Please, come tell my father as soon as you have news.
Speaking of Darkspawn, I love that you named your dog Barkspawn.
Yeah. I mean, it's like the default name that the game will give it in... Oh, cool. I mean, these aren't really Darkspawn. Avatar of Death. I'm not even using skills because they just take time. And even, you know, when I do run out of haste and pinpoint strikes, I've still got fucking Assassinate and Twin Fangs.
Mm-hmm. What were you saying about the default name for the dog?
So there's a DLC in Origins where you can basically play from the Darkspawn point of view.
Oh, right, I've heard about that one.
And I believe Darkspawn is the default name there.
For the dog?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Might also be the default name elsewhere, I can't quite remember. I think it's just the default name they use for the dog. Because they find it funny as well.
Yep.
I thought I was done for. Those sodding Darkspawn jumped me out of nowhere. Nearly took my arm off. My apologies.
You saved my life, and I don't even introduce myself. I'm Iwan.
When I get saved from being eaten, the first thing I worry about is proper etiquette.
The training of a merchant's son, I guess. I take it you met my brother? I am grateful for your timely arrival, but I'm sure Emrys needs your help more. Fool still believes Merrin can be saved. I'll only be a little longer, I'm sure. Then I can catch up and help you retrieve Merrin's body.
Your love for your siblings is
Merrin's
The sarcasm.
is going to change that. Besides, would I really honor my brother's sacrifice by not finishing what we started? We were after a dwarven weapon, trying to make sure it stayed in dwarven hands.
How incredibly
This will go well.
Yeah, just going back to the anime for a second, I may be lynched for saying this, but Berserk is in my bottom 3 for the year.
Because of the presentation, isn't it?
You're in any position to make demands.
So here's the thing. There are only 6 shows I actually dropped this year.
The weapon is yours.
So far. We'll see if I drop any of the 4 ones, but we'll see. I don't think I'll officially drop any of them.
The sword sold me a control rod for a gun that protects it.
But yeah, the point is that
You need the rod.
I didn't bother watching much trash this year. Certainly not much trash past 3 episodes.
You know what? That's fair. I didn't bother with as much trash this year as I did last year.
So, out of the 6, I've got Call of the Night and Diamond up front, because I did actually get most of the way through those.
Nice.
Then I've got Lucifer and the Biscuit Hammer, which is there solely because, you know, I like the source material, and I know it's got a good story, it's just that the presentation turned me the fuck off.
It is kind of garbage looking, yes.
Maybe it will do something.
And then it's Berserk.
What's below Berserk?
Legend of Mana and Requiem of the Rose King.
Okay, yeah. Wait, didn't Requiem of the Rose King start in fall last year?
Did it?
Let me look. 'Cause I'm curious, I don't remember.
I didn't think it did, because I feel like I remember watching it. Oh, talking about it for the 3-episode check-in.
Oh, yep, it was January.
Yeah.
I did drop that one. I forgot. Oh, I only watched 1 episode, so it doesn't go on my list.
Ow.
I am keeping to your standard of not including anything I will only watch 1 episode of. Because that makes things easier to keep track of. I watch a lot of things for the premiere guide that I would never watch ordinarily.
Yeah.
It doesn't really seem fair to include those, you know?
Yeah.
Because in some cases it's just a not for me type thing.
Yeah.
Then again, most of the stuff that's not for me that I think one of you guys would enjoy, I just try to hand off to you.
Yeah.
That way you guys can enjoy them and I don't have to worry about dropping a perfectly decent show.
Yeah. But yeah, the lowest ranked show that I finished on my list is Futsal Boys.
Ooh, boy. I'm gonna have to look to see which one I'd rank the lowest out of the ones I actually finished. There are very few shows I actually finished that I would consider actively bad.
Who made that noise?
Not me.
Get out of the way, Golem. I'm trying to loot, but I don't think there is any loot, because that golems are stingy.
Rip. I wouldn't rank anything for fall that low. No, even the fall stuff I finished that I didn't particularly care for. Like, I liked almost everything I finished in fall.
Yeah. Avatar of Death is in full effect. It's so funny.
Great. Let's see. Summer was kind of weak as hell, but I wouldn't rank anything super low that I finished in summer. Oh, maybe Yuri Deco. Maybe.
Oh, the ogre. Right.
Oof.
Well, it died to one backstab, so... where did I put Yuri Deco? Yuri Deco is currently at 28th out of 37th.
Not ideal.
And consider that Futsal Boys is at 31.
Oh, it's literally only a few places above it, yeah. The ending for it was just super disappointing, so it tanked my score of it.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, the only show I would say tanked, that had an ending that tanked my rating more was Science Fell in Love Season 2. That has the dubious honor of being the worst sequel I finished. Like, quite a margin.
Yeah.
I usually just drop stuff I don't like. If I finish something that I wind up disliking, it's usually just because the ending was very unsatisfying.
Maybe there's still something to salvage.
You know, I think the lowest ranking one I'm going to say I finished is probably Tokyo 24th Ward. Because that one was just so mediocre in all respects.
Yeah. I'm somewhat waiting for you to ask what it is that's between Futsal Boys and Yuri Deco.
I am curious, but I didn't want to pry too much.
At 30th is Dress Up Darling, and 29th is Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Wow, that's harsh.
I mean,
opposite for me in both counts.
Yeah. Obviously, we'll get into it, but like, I don't know.
I think you just really bounced off of those two.
I definitely bounced off of Dress Up Darling.
Which is unfortunate because Dress Up Darling is pretty good in my opinion, but
yeah,
teach their own, you know. Yeah, Edge Runners, I think suffered in your opinion just because of how long it took for you to get how quickly you binged it.
I don't know, cause didn't the two of you say you binged it?
I binged it over the course of a few days. I watched it in like 4-episode batches, basically.
I think Number said she watched it, binged it really quickly. Ow! Who the fuck?
Emissaries. What a pain in the ass.
Well, the emissary's fucking dead. I might be save scumming this because I think we may have killed the other brother.
How so?
Ow.
Did you look this one up to double check?
I haven't looked it up, no, but like... the quest marker for him is gone, so we'll see.
I think, yeah, he probably died then.
I'd rather save him than the asshole brother who just wanted treasure.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll see if he's dead.
There's no sign of him. That's not creepy at all.
Am I in the wrong place? That room has just disappeared. I think he might be dead.
Yeah, then just save scum it. Good thing you saved on arrival, huh?
Because, yeah, I'd rather save the nice brother. We can probably still get that treasure. It just means, you know, killing the asshole brother. I'm really not against that as a general concept.
Yeah, what a tragic loss.
Yeah. Avatar of Death.
Wheel of Death! Also, I love that Aveline's character portrait still has the blood spatter on her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been playing through Persona 5 Royal again.
Oh yes, you said you beat Okumura.
Yeah. Like, his goons are a pain in the ass, but
Yeah.
Okumura himself is just like
Every despot starts
an absolute fucking chump.
And yet I allow an abomination to whine at me.
I just fucking one-shotted him with a Dyne attack.
Same. I vividly remember sending a message saying, "Thank God Okumura only went down to one side-eyed."
I think I hit him with a Freydyne or something. Either Freydyne or Agidyne.
So yeah, see there's a quest marker. Yeah, he fucking died.
Yep. You can only save one of them.
As said, I'd rather save this one than the asshole.
I don't disagree.
Fuck did he go? Oh boy. Out of the way! Out of the way!
By the stone, I thought I was done for. Wait. You're Master Hawk. I can't believe it's you. I had no idea the deep roads would be like this, that the Darkspawn would just be everywhere. I've heard the stories, but it's not the same as actually being down here.
Next time, leave the Darkspawn stomping to the people with the big swords. Sound good?
Or maybe I should get a bigger sword. I knew Iwan was up to something. He got so evasive every time I asked about the blighted sword. I still can't believe he betrayed us. You think he's alive?
I doubt it.
Iwan is probably dead by now. It's what he deserves.
Yes. But it gives me no satisfaction to know he dug his own grave.
Fair.
You know, I never realized what the dwarves in Orzammar are up against. They fight these monsters every day of their lives.
Well, some of them do. What's the name of the organization where you basically, you know, you die in the eyes of society?
Legion of the Dead, I believe.
Legion
Come
of the
find us
Dead,
when you
yeah.
return. I'm sure Father will want to thank you for saving me.
Go ahead and see if you can claim the other dude's body.
I think Bianca's gotten scratched.
Oh, there's more Darkspawn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna loot first.
I
I'm
think
sure
he's
he'll
still
keep.
alive.
We'll see. That might just be the treasure.
Could be.
Wrong way. Alright, so there's stuff down here.
Oh, you know what? I think it's the number of combat encounters you go through.
Oh, maybe. Well, if this one encounter was enough to take away the mark, we weren't getting there, because I feel like we faced at least one more before we reached him.
Yeah. Maybe. Or maybe the marker just disappeared while you're in the middle of fighting. I don't think that happens normally, though.
No, it turned back up.
Okay. Excuse me. Oh man. I almost forgot that number finished Platinum End.
Oh yeah.
She is going to probably have an easy time naming her worst anime. Easier time than you or I.
No, mine was easy.
Which one was it again? It was
Requiem of Rose King.
Right. Worst one on my list is also actually really easy. I didn't finish it, but I watched 3 or more episodes of it.
Which was?
World's End Harem.
Ah, yeah.
Absolute awful experience.
Yep, he's
Yep, he
dead.
did.
That's Iwan, isn't it? Poor bugger. Doesn't look like he got a chance to use the control rod. Maybe the golems are further in.
My friend.
The rod. Maybe it will do something.
As I said, I'd rather he die than the brother who did nothing but get betrayed.
Yep.
That reminds me. So, you know, I've been listening to the Cradle audiobooks.
Yeah.
I've had a thought with regards to the Wandering Titan.
Oh.
So initially, I just thought of him as, you know, looking like Pika from One Piece.
From One Piece. Yeah.
Ow. But I realized that with the turtle shell in his back, he's probably more like Master Roshi.
Oh, that's too funny.
So now I'm imagining, you know, giant stone Master Roshi just going around fucking shit up.
That is funny. My power is maximum. Yeah, I'm taking a break from, I was playing Hades and I was getting pretty good at it, but I'm taking a break at it so I can catch up on anime and play Persona. As I can't do 3 things at once like that, you know?
Yeah.
Also, I have just gotten to, October, so... I am having a fun time there. I haven't seen, Okumura's confession yet, but, I imagine that won't, be too, that's like a week or so from where I am at in the game right now. I'll keep you posted on that front.
Yeah.
Messing with us is suicidal.
It really is, Varric. It really is. Yo ho ho, pile of bones. I love that ominous music sting.
Yeah.
The darkspawn smashed the chest. Maybe there's still something to salvage in this mess.
Hey, there's a different stuff. I feel like there was a chest over there. Well, got money out of it. Didn't have to get rid of anything in my junk, so I'll take it as a win. I think that's actually an easier way to get out up here.
Yeah, I'm curious as to what your anime of the year is going to be, Mel.
Oh, that one I'm definitely not giving away.
No, I've already told you mine, and you already know mine anyway, so...
Yeah. I already know yours and numbers.
I can wait a couple days to find out what they are.
Yeah.
I like I have a choice anyways.
Yep. I mean, you could, you know, message Number and ask what her nominations are, but I feel like that's against the spirit of the thing.
Yeah. Kinda.
Did you ever run the wilds, boy? Kirkwall is no city for a breed used to open spaces.
Agreed.
Nice
Bork,
as your
bork.
estate is, it's not healthy for a Mabari to be cooped up. Mayor take him to the barracks time to time. He could help train my guards.
Good idea. He'll put the fear of dog into them.
Good. I think it's time they face down a good old Mabari charge. How about it, boy? Want to chew on some recruits?
Yes.
I mean, who
I
wouldn't?
look forward to their screams of terror.
Yeah. I'm just gonna check something. Let's see. Right, there is a lot of fucking armor upgrades in Act 2.
Oh, good.
I'm gonna do my best to find all of them. During descent, during raiders on the cliff, bit of pill, catch a thief. Right. Where's shady merchandise? The docks. Right. Okay. So let's head to the docks.
Docks.
Hello, friend.
You are Hawk.
Yes.
Patrol went missing along the wounded coast.
Neat.
You have fought Kunari before and triumphed. Arvarad, no less.
Indeed.
So tell me, did you
Correct.
kill them?
I can't be your only suspect. There's Coterie, Carter, Templars. Take your pick.
You think the boss in this city could fell a Karatam? Hardly. You are another matter.
I
They're
feel...
accusing you specifically because they think you are a worthy opponent.
Yeah, which is quite nice. Did I get that quest? Because I want that quest. Yes, good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I got it.
By the way, Mill, have you ever watched the Adam Sandler movie Click?
No.
Make it.
Huh. I remember watching that movie when I was younger. I think I was like a young preteen or a young teenager.
Trapped in a cave with hungry bears right at the spring thaw.
That lets him off too easy. Dipped in molten gold and left as a statue in the Viscount's keep.
Ooh, that's poetic.
What are you two talking about?
What to do to Bartrand when I find him.
Any suggestions?
Just don't...
Darn.
Oh, and Fenris has one here, too. Good. Nope, that's dog shit.
That's where anything came from.
Hi, Mr. Selby.
What do you need, love?
Oh, this is a
I'm
fun quest
Got a
line.
letter from some
I
mage
love this one.
friend.
So funny.
I see. Check the back of the board for our special rates.
Oh, cloak and dagger phrases. How about the queasy crow flies at midnight?
How about the smart-mouthed Ferelden gets slapped across the face?
Fair.
Duly noted.
Details.
You know what?
Check out
Fair.
something, just drop by.
Right. So, who else are we looking for? We want the ones for the party, so we need to find Anders's as well. Mage Goods, which is in Gallows Courtyard, and Lorene's Ferelden Imports, which I believe is Lowtown. Yeah. Okay. It's doable. So let's have a look.
Yep.
Search and rescue. How to frame a Templar.
Oh boy.
This one is fucking hilarious.
Conrad Bernhardt. Why does that name look so familiar, Mill?
Why does it? I don't remember that.
Remember Conrad Werner in Mass Effect?
Oh! Oh.
Yeah, the Mass Effect games came out before this one. Or at least the first one did.
Mm-hmm.
If I recall correctly, the first one was 2007, the second was 2010, and the third one was 2013.
Yeah.
I'd be slightly off on the dates there, though.
Right, we're gonna do search and rescue now because it's so fucking hilarious.
Yep. I'm trying to remember, what was your anime of the year for last year?
It was Skate.
Right.
My top 5 last year was from first to fifth. I don't want to say worst because, like,
that's the least best.
Yeah. So Skate, Backflip, Kageki Shoujo, Super Cub, and Odd Taxi.
You were very close to losing your printing.
Trying to remember mine.
Once more, I am falsely accused of whatever it is I am.
We're going with the new. It was new shows. It was from top to bottom, from first to fifth. It was 86, Odd Taxi, Ranking of Kings, To Your Eternity, and Vivi for my top 5. There were a lot of good anime last year.
Yeah.
A lot of good ones this year too. We talked about shitty ones earlier, but there were a lot of good anime this year. Did I just see Heartstopper on there?
Markham Heartstopper.
That was pretty rad, but also very expensive. Oh, you don't have the strength for it?
No, not yet. But we will. We will.
Did you sell all your junk, by the way?
Got rid of it. I think I stashed it away. There we go. Easily done.
Literally frame him by just... Wow.
Oh no, it gets better. Let's just get this quest first.
We were lucky.
You're looking well.
Hi, buddy.
My store is much better stocked thanks to you. If you're interested in hunting down more ingredients, I can make other creations. And of course, I'll pay you for your work.
But yeah, I mean, last year, from 34th to 54th, were shows I
Just
dropped.
let me know what you need. Perfect. I have a list of ingredients right here.
Whereas this year, it's only, you know, 6.
That's 21 versus 6, which is quite the difference.
Yeah. Ooh, backpack. I like backpacks.
How much back could your backpack pack?
Right, now we go to the Hanged Man. Hi, Sir Roderick.
Who are you?
I'm here to report Sir Conrad.
I know him. Did he do something? Or something?
Last night I saw Sir Conrad sacrificing a goat to the great demon. Then he howled loudly.
What? Demon?
Oh yes. He was carrying on about how much he wanted to do demony things.
What? No.
I tell you, that Sir Conrad must be...
I love this quest.
This needs to be reported. I can't believe it.
Well,
I love how easy that was.
Yeah, because he's fucking pissed.
Not the angry way.
If you hear more rumblings from the court about protection, Blondie's got enough trouble. Let me ask you something, Hawk. You made it into Hightown. I'd expect anyone else to get complacent, but you must have plans.
Nope.
Yeah, taking care of the family.
I'm simply trying to look out for my mother.
Yes, so it's, I mean, it's interesting. I think I'll have assuming I do, you know, finish every show that I'm watching
Things have calmed down. It's good to
this
hear you're
fall,
sticking around.
I think I will have, finished more shows this year than I did last year.
I mean, part of it might also be that you didn't try to watch as many shows this year as you did last year. Which might be part of the reason you dropped so many, because you just didn't have the time for some of them.
Well, I mean,
Don't get all teary-eyed on me, Hawk.
looking at my shows last year, my highest ranked drop show is Cells at Work Black. That I dropped just because it was depressing.
Understandable.
And it was also airing the same day as Promised Neverland Season 2, which was depressing in a different way.
Oh no.
What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone except for me.
Then was Irina Vampire Cosmonaut.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca
That
is
one
a
again, I
crossbow.
just sort of
Don't
got
change the subject.
bored of, I think.
What do you think?
Fair.
Pure Eternity again, just sort of got bored of.
Did you say it was too depressing because all the characters kept dying?
Haven't moved in 3 years.
It's less that it was too depressing, and more that it just felt
I told you about. The one I need to find.
predictable.
I've been following a lead. I'm so close I can taste it.
I don't agree on that front, and I believe Two Year Eternity is one of the few shows that made me cry multiple times that year.
That turned out to contain several badly.
It was only really held back from getting any higher by its production issues in the back half.
Let you know that I may soon be
Yeah, after
taking
Two
you
Year
up on
Eternity is Scarlet Nexus, which is only there because of the because I enjoyed the game, and the fact that the reason I dropped it when I did was that there was like a betrayal, and I was like, this wasn't set up at all. I don't know what's going on here. What the fuck? And then I played the game, and it was the exact same in the game. I was like, okay, you know what? Fair. This is just how this is meant to be.
Understandable. Have a nice day.
Yeah, Peach Boy Riverside. We all know why I dropped that.
Oh god. I remember you were saying you were going to come back and try to watch it in order when it was all finished, and then it was just like, not worth it.
I've said I was going to go back and watch a lot of stuff that I never did.
I don't blame you in the case of Peach Boy Riverside, to be honest. That one was just not good.
Then there was Joran, which, yeah.
You are of two minds.
You are a smart person for dropping that one.
Yeah.
I am so mad at that ending still. Absolute bullshit.
Then it's fortunate it doesn't occur often.
Yeah. Blue Reflection Ray. Reflection Ray was just dull.
I dropped that one after like 5 or 6 episodes, if I recall correctly.
Oh right, I've got to speak to her first.
If you help our friends, come back.
Have I not done it? I thought I'd done it.
Other ways to frame him too.
No, this is the only way. Oh, I've got to take it to the... God damn it, I've got to take it to the fucking dock worker. God damn it, that's me being a dumbass. I've got the walkthrough for it up, and I just didn't read it properly.
Oops.
So yeah, Blue Reflection Ray, that was boring as sin. But the issue was, A, it's a game adaptation, and game adaptations so very rarely do well.
Yes.
Very few actually do well. And B, it was a 24-core, 24 episode show, and I sworn I'd already done this bit. Come on. Write in Conrad's name. Right, okay, there we go. And I think I have to give it to this guy.
I can't keep delirium on the
Or do I?
It's Emmerich?
No, that guy. No, Emmerich is a main quest. This guy.
Message for you.
Yeah, and the other issue was 24 episode or 2-core show, and it just moved slowly.
Oh yeah.
It just felt like
you'd think you think a game adaptation with 24 episodes would actually be well paced, because that's normally enough time to, more or less do the game plot properly.
Yeah.
In most cases. But no, it rarely is.
Speaking of game adaptations, World Ends With You.
Yeah, I didn't finish that one either.
Then Taisho Otomi Fairy Tale.
I did finish that one. That one was okay, I guess.
Again, I just sort of got bored of it.
I don't blame you.
Battle Game in 5 seconds, which it says something as to how dry I think summer was, that I watched as much of that as I did. And the power of Murase over me.
Ooh.
I must tell you of a recent event. Sir Conrad was fighting with another Templar. Sir Roderick broke in and accused Sir Conrad of worshipping the Great Demon and doing demon-y things. The other Templars were aghast. In the middle of the scene that followed, a dog worker came up and said, "Calm me, sir, please. You, Sir Conrad? Got a shipment of raw lyrium for you. Sign here." It took all my resolve not to burst into laughter. I love this quest for that. Yeah.
Absolutely fucking gold.
Yeah. So yeah, let's... Oh god, yeah, I've clicked off it. But, right, yeah, I don't... This next quest, there isn't any respect points to be gained, but I'll still keep it up. So yeah, Battle Game in 5 seconds. Only kept watching because it was a dry season, and I love Murase, so...
Yep.
Build Divide...
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
Summers, I found, are consistently very dry seasons for anime. There's like one summer in the past 5 years that hasn't been pretty damn dry.
2019 was just a pretty fucking good year for anime.
It was.
Build Divide card game anime. I was actually enjoying it to a certain extent, and then there was an episode that I really didn't like and just couldn't be bothered catching up after it. 2.43, yeah, dropped that like a fucking hot stone, because like everyone was kind of terrible in there, and I just didn't care about them.
Someone has stolen what he thinks is the formula for Gatlock.
Oh wait, no, this is my final list. Yeah, fuck, I forgot I changed the list.
Excuse me, but this sounds like quite the feat.
Let's see if I can get it up on my phone with my limited internet.
The stolen formula was a decoy. Sarkamek, a poison gas, not explosives. A small amount is dangerous enough to
no, not that one.
But if made in quantity, perhaps
there
by
it is.
Someone intending to sell it.
That merchant, Javaris.
Okay, I moved in my absolute final list. I did move To Your Eternity up to the best show that I dropped.
A courtesy hawk. You will want to hunt him.
Because the first episode was that good, right?
I'm not even gonna say it was good. It affected me, and I also, in the shows that I dropped, I do try and take into account what other people, thought of it.
Where we can find Javaris?
I heard about merchant territories and such.
So yeah, my final list, so To Your Eternity, then Irina, then Cells at Work Black, then Peach Boy, then Battle Game, then Joran.
Just tell me where he is.
Then Scarlet Nexus, then Build Divide, then World Ends With You, Blue Reflection Ray, Taisho Otome, then we get to the new stuff I haven't mentioned yet. Battle Athletes, yeah, dull.
Oh, that was bad from what I've heard.
Project Scarred, yeah. That was Gohans's latest monstrosity.
Jesus Christ.
But it was also just boring. Then in the aptly named shit tier, X-Arm. That's right, there was stuff that ranked lower than X-Arm.
X-Arm ranked so high on your list because you enjoyed it so much in the so bad good kind of way.
I couldn't rank it any higher than shit tier because it was dog shit. but I could at least, you know, say that it was the top of it because of how much I enjoyed it.
Chasing disappearing acts.
Yeah.
Then Tesla Note. Yeah. 2.43. Last Dungeon Boonies. Really hated that in the end.
I believe I finally have a
Farewell, My Dear Kramer. Ugly and sort of made a mockery of football.
Dupuis. That's a funny name.
God damn it, Hawk. My bottom three: A Detective Is Already Dead, Night Beyond the Tri-Cornered or Coloured Window, I could never remember it, and Edith and Deities.
There was nothing, and I've heard no end because of it. You were right.
Oh yeah, Edith and Deities is probably the worst show I finished last year.
me from continuing my investigation, but she didn't say I couldn't seek outside help.
And I'm supposed to be the outside help.
My hands are tied. I can't do this on my own. What if one of the women who died was someone you loved? If Gascard Dupuis is guilty...
Yeah, literally the only shows I ranked lower than the 10 on my list at the end of the year last year were shows I dropped.
If only to put this to rest.
If only for the sole reasons of I dropped those shows and Edith 10 at least looked nice for the most part. And had a good OP.
I can't really answer.
Those are literally the only saving graces of that
Go
show.
to Gascard
Yeah.
Dupuis' estate after nightfall. Please figure out what Dupuis is hiding. If he's innocent, find evidence to prove me wrong. It's just that simple.
Yeah, Detective Is Already Dead was at the bottom of my list. Unsurprising.
It was so boring.
Yeah, no, it literally had that one bit of Sakuga in the first episode that had everybody talking about the teaser trailer, and then it had nothing else to support that.
And then that Sakuga happened in the first, 10 minutes of the double-length premiere. And it's just...
Most of the remainder of it was just talking heads. And it wasn't even entertaining talking heads.
Yeah, again, I said this at the time, it felt like they tried to get the same kind of dynamic as
Bunny Girl Senpai.
Sakuta and Mai from Bunny Girl, and they just failed miserably.
I was hoping
Yep.
you'd come. You did
Also,
so
one
much
of my
for
favorite
Dale
Starkey
and
Hawk
all
lines
these
coming up.
years. I visited him
I
among
think.
the people,
I think
but he turned me
it's
away.
it's either in this dialogue or in the dialogue that comes after this.
And now they've taken him. 2 days ago, Fainreal went into a nightmare and hasn't returned.
So you're what?
I mean, this is also great.
Maybe give him a good shake.
I'm hoping you can reach him. You made a strong impression when you rescued him from the slavers. My Dalish friends tell me he speaks of you all the time. The Keeper says
That's nice.
Fainreal's powers are a throwback to ancient magics that once let
But yeah,
Eris shape
Night Beyond the
fate.
Tri-Cornered Window
The only
is...
way to reach him is through his dreams.
It felt like, the bad kind of yaoi.
Yeah, that's like most yaoi manga, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Well, alright. I could use a nap.
There it is. Well, alright, I could use a nap. It's like, this woman is distraught that her son is trapped inside of his dreams and maybe possessed, and Hulk's like, I could use a nap.
Starkey Hawk can be a real asshole, and it's so hilarious.
It's not often you get to submit and come out the hero.
Perhaps this is something
I love Starkey Hawk.
You'll need some
He's great.
I love him so much, that fucking weirdo.
We need to begin the ritual as quickly as
Absolute colossal
Would you
himbo.
like to stay here or return when she arrives?
We'll do it now.
This is too urgent to delay.
You have been far kinder than I had any right to expect.
But yeah, I mean, what I loved about the awards last year, I hope and sort of expected will happen this year as well, is that, every time somebody chose something different from the others, we're like, okay, no, I can understand why you've made that pick. It's a really good pick.
Yeah.
Just felt really nice.
Yeah. Which is always a positive, you know? When you have a year as stacked as this year and last year, that's kind of bound to happen, honestly.
I mean, again, I think I've said this before. I'm not sure if I actually, fell into this year's anime as much as I did last year's. I mean, last year's, that top 4 were shows I absolutely fucking adored.
I came quickly.
Well, yeah, I had a lot of shows like that this year. Like, my top 4 shows this year are shows I always tried to make time for as soon as they came out.
But yeah, like Skate, I'm still reading fan fiction for it.
I'm not surprised. That show was just...
I'm still liking fan art for it. Like, Just
send me into the...
It is one of those special originals that just hits in the community, you know?
Backflip, I absolutely adore. Seeing as Crunchyroll doesn't seem willing to bring the movie to its platform, I'm gonna have to sail the high seas for it.
You're really not my type.
This is a serious matter.
I'm not a serious person. Kageki Shoujo, I'm getting the manga for it. Super Cub, again, just absolutely fucking adored it.
I'm trying to remember where I put those 2 on my list. I think they made my top 10, but I'm not sure. So Kageki Shoujo did make my top 10. Super Cub was only a few places below it.
I have no choice but
just because almost everything above it made me, like, emotional. To some degree.
But yeah, my top 4 this year is not bad. It's not bad at all. But I'm not sure, like, I'm as attached to some of these as I was to the ones from 2021.
Okay, but tell me this. Can you honestly say you weren't attached to stuff like, say, Archie the Rock, DIY, Birdie Wing, your boy Kong Ming?
Not thought to return in such a way.
Hey, Justice.
It is good to feel the breath
Justice!
Not the
Sorry.
air of your world.
I mean, yes. I absolutely enjoyed Bocce and DIY. Just to give 2 examples, I mean, DIY, I absolutely adored watching. Even if I did think it had a tiniest little bit of a lull in the middle. And the OP especially, I just fucking loved.
Does that happen to every mage in the Fae?
Bocce, like, I found myself going back and watching the performances.
Yeah.
We will not have much time.
Bocce is one of the only 3 shows this year that made me laugh so hard I had to pause the episode.
I think I probably know when it was.
Go ahead, take a guess.
It was a stage dive, wasn't it?
That was one of the moments. There was one other moment that made me laugh so hard I had to pause. No, 2. There were 2. But the stage dive was one of them. There were 2 others.
Interesting. I mean, I have enough. Not yet.
I did mention one of them in the Discord.
29. Right. Sorry, I've just remembered that this that is a thing that you can get points from this. Night Terrors. So there it is. So Fade puzzles. So book in the room you spawn in. First barrel puzzle, second barrel puzzle. Okay. Right, okay. I'll try and remember to do those. They're not exactly fun, but I'll do them.
Well, it's rare to see 2 forgotten magics.
So you're not able to guess which ones?
It's usually a slow
What, for the other two moments that made you laugh uproariously? Not off the top of my head.
One of them was the relaxo vision gag.
A demon of sloth. It exists to make men forget.
The one where it cuts to all the live action feeds of dams and stuff.
Oh, that one, yeah. That one was very good, yeah.
And the other one was the stop motion gag.
Yeah.
Have it your way.
Yeah.
I think
the other two anime that made me laugh that hard were Kaguya and Spy Family.
I think the ones that the gag that got me the most in Bocce was probably.
There were a lot of good gags in Bocce, honestly.
I think it was probably the one where they visited her house and she died.
Oh, that one was also funny. I was able to keep my composure enough to actually continue with the episode, but that one made me laugh hard as well.
Yeah. Right.
One where she actually dies and turns into like a virus that spreads to the others.
Yeah.
That was great.
Right. So. See.
Yeah, honestly, Bocce the Rock is probably my favorite comedy of the year. In terms of like pure comedies. I like some other shows that aren't like as much pure comedies, but
Sorry, I'm just gonna go do this, get them out of the way. Come on, stand in this hole and hold. A, B, F, E, yeah, E, A, B, C, G, H. Nope. D. That's another attribute point, which I'll stick into Dex. And I should now be able
damn, your Dex is ridiculous.
Should be able to wield this dagger now. I think I'm going to keep that one, because that one gives me plus 4 fire damage, which replaces that plus 4 fire damage anyway, so...
Yep.
I believe it's that one, yeah. Right, let's go find the other puzzle, which is here. Right, so, yeah, they're still out there. B, H, E, K. I know this is not the most riveting gameplay, but I'm not smart enough to do this on my own, so. No, that was A. No. That's A. L. F. B. Come on. C. E. D. I. Just 3. I. H. J. And K.
I love those logic puzzles, am I right?
Yeah. Right. One in Constitution. One in crit damage.
Fucking hell, dude.
Yep. Anything else we can do? Anything to pick up in here? Doesn't look like it. Right. Let's release him. Tell you just talking about comedy. Tell you what I'm really enjoying is All Saints Street.
Oh, that's neat.
Harden the downstroke, then lift.
All Saints Street has been so fucking funny, and genuinely, it had one of the best fights of the season.
Huh.
Does that mean I can come
Yeah,
to Antigua?
like I absolutely did not expect
Mother
it.
said maybe this summer. Right, Mother?
And funnily enough, the segment title for the segment that had it was we spent all of our production budget on this episode.
Your father never wanted anything to do with you. Don't trust him.
Why are you lying to me?
Don't listen, son. She's always been ashamed of you. She wanted you gone, so she could go back to the dailies. I'm the one who loves you.
But why can't I remember?
Oh, that Dragon Age Origins child model.
Rip.
It's not your father, Fainriel. You're trapped in the Fade by a demon.
A demon? No. No, I want this.
Then remember.
No, you don't, son.
Is who took away them.
Only thing you ever wanted. You turned him against me.
Thank God
I
for
forgot
those.
how.
Yeah.
Almost forgot.
Honest.
Zion Demons basically were those square metal pasties, and that's it.
Thank God for those metal pasties, though.
Oh yeah, we would totally get this video blocked if it wasn't for those.
To reclaim what she lost.
You spent your whole life trying to be the chevalier your father wanted. The one thing you chose for yourself, and the dark spawn took him.
Wesley?
Come back to me, love. Everything went wrong when we met this.
Bro, don't do it.
Apostates.
Bro, don't do it.
And everything we lost will be restored.
This is a
Eileen, don't do it. You're my bro.
Can you fall for this?
It is not the form she wants. It is redemption.
I failed you, Wesley. I failed myself. If that moment could be changed. You want me. Come through her.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
Anders, heal him! Heal him!
Right, I need to turn that on. Then... Aid allies, I think? No. Yeah, regroup. At least Avalanche went fucking down. Jesus. Not sure
He
what
just
happened
fucking
there.
one-shotted you.
I don't think it was one.
Wreck your shit.
I don't think it was one singular shot, but it's fucking rough.
Absolutely wrecked your shit.
That didn't take long. Right. Get that. Actually, yeah, All Saints Street is one that I would recommend you watch if you haven't already.
I'll see if I can find the time to.
To be fair, it's only 6 episodes.
My people, I present to you our hope. His features may mark him as human, but in his heart beats the blood of the Dales. He came to us to learn his heritage, to release the power from a lineage as ancient as our race.
I don't know what to say.
This is a trick.
First Enchanter, what are you doing here? Mother told me the Dalish are honorable. Why would the Keeper lie?
Why would she entrust her people to a human?
You are one of us, Fainreal. Your magic will restore our greatness.
But you told me this magic was outlawed for a reason. Even the Dalish don't practice it anymore.
That's a demon, Fainreal. It wants to trick you.
He lies. The first Enchanter is a pawn of the Templars.
No. Silence, demon! Weren't you... Keeper Marathari warned me of this. You're not the Keeper. Mother's people have no circle, but they don't consort with demons.
You... Why did you interfere?
Why do you think? Oh boy.
With my power,
he's a big
Rage
boy.
Demon.
He's a
I'm
big
pretty
boy.
sure that's a Rage Demon.
Pride, actually.
They are ugly.
Oh,
okay.
Also, that reminds me, again, going back to Cradle, because that reminded me. I love how fucking petty Pride makes Lyndon.
Yes, that was great.
What do you say, storyteller? It's change.
Also,
Making your brother the hero of your own tale.
God love the bit in the outtakes where Lyndon thinks Pride's an imposter and kills him.
Yeah.
It's an outtake, but that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, most of the bloopers are hilarious.
That's what
The Point Sage and Little Blue showing up are my two favorites, probably. But there's a lot of funny ones.
Let's do this nice and formal then.
Did I just fucking kill Varric in one?
I think so. Varric's a lot squishier than Aveline.
Yeah. I only hit him with one fucking assassinate and he died. Alright, gotten all the points, so.
I can't spend another moment in this place. The screaming. Everywhere, all I hear are the nightmares of people dying, fleeing, gnawing their own arms off to escape. This is a world of monsters. And they all want me. Please, help me escape. Help me die.
If I kill you here, I only destroy your mind. You will become a tranquil.
I was afraid of that for so long. I can't even remember why. To live. To sleep without dreaming. To never hear a demon's whisper. It is a blessing as great as standing at the Maker's side. Do it. Put the knife in my heart.
As you would... No, don't kill him. That'd be mean.
No, I'm not killing him.
You can master this talent, Fainreal. You don't have to let it destroy you.
The Dalish do not have what I need. Perhaps Tevinter. If these powers can be trained, it would be there.
Nope.
No, he might actually be right on this one.
I can do this.
Fainreal has mastered his powers.
Then he lives. You saved him. I cannot thank you enough.
Don't thank us just yet.
May I return with you to the Sunderlands? I would like to ask for my son's forgiveness.
Of course. It was you who chose to stay away.
He must go elsewhere to train. There is no one in Kirkwall to help him. He asked me to say goodbye.
My son? No. I must find him before he goes.
It is wise for him to seek guidance. Kirkwall cannot provide what he needs. I truly did not think what you did was possible. You are a rare human indeed.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. I should have stood beside
Mm-hmm.
you. I don't expect that will be enough, but there it is.
I don't know what came over me. I thought I was immune to silver-tongued promises.
I find there's nothing like being possessed to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Your friends awakened here.
I feel like if you've already been possessed, you've left the straight and narrow.
The demons function.
Yep.
You accomplished a miracle with Fainreal. This book belonged to the last dreamer of our tribe. It has a rare magic beyond price. Please, accept it with my gratitude.
But yeah, just going back to anime, in terms of Fall, I think I probably have definitely my top 2 and maybe even my top 3.
Decided?
Yeah.
I have most of that sorted out myself.
Oh yeah. Right, shit, yeah. Black Emporium. Forgot that we had access to that one at least. Right, discarded weapons and armor chest. Let's see what we can find there.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I'm not ruling it out, but what I've got left, unless it really wows me, in the episodes that I've got left, I don't see anything taking the place of what I've already finished.
Understandable, honestly.
The
only show I can see you possibly putting higher than anything you finished is Akiba Made War, but I don't know if it's really up your alley enough for it to do that.
Yeah.
Of an invitation, you know?
Yeah. Oh, damn,
Yeah,
that's expensive.
27.
You get attribute points from drinking that, so.
Yeah. Alright. Oh god, that's also expensive. Fuck it, I want them. That's 34 decks. Jeez.
Holy shit.
Yeah. These are very good, but they're
gold?
expensive, yeah. Is the issue. Right, why have I not... Okay.
Was for the Emporium, and a cost poor.
Oh. That stuff's free. Awesome. Oh, it's shit. Oh, man.
Turns out free shit is actually shit.
Why did it have to be shit? I got excited about that. There's no point getting that yet, just because, you know, I've not got the stats for it. It's not actually that good. That's decent, but not good enough to get, really. I really want those stealth boots. They're so expensive. I also really want this, but it will take pretty much the rest of my gold. But I kind of think it's worth it.
+1 to all attributes, plus 15 health.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Kind of think it's worth it, so.
Urchin to say. No, you are not worthy. Starve in the sewers.
Let's go do this. Here you go, buddy.
This fell into my hands. Recognize it?
Hi, Coterie Barker.
Selling the assets of Javaris Tintop.
We are. Limited districts, limited contracts. Keeps territory clear and separate from the start. He had a meager lot, but he skipped with dues outstanding. So up it goes.
Sounds like he's made a few friends. Can one of them point me his way?
Ask that about anyone else, I'd have you thrown out.
Yeah, the only thing I can see making it into my top 3 is maybe Blue Lock.
If he's avoiding patrols.
You love your sports trash.
I have enjoyed it, but I'm not sure if it's if it would be
Javaris
the
doesn't exactly sound like a masterminded work
thing
here.
that's in
third place.
Third place, yeah. I mean, we'll see. I mean, my take with it is, yeah, if you guys could help me, that would be great. Avatar of Death. Haste in general is great.
Yep.
I'm also probably not gonna watch every single episode that's already out. Like, I'm gonna stop at where the like core midpoint seems to, or the show midpoint seems to be, because it is too core.
Yep.
So there doesn't, yeah. I've got enough to catch up on as it is, and so there doesn't seem much point in watching past that if I don't need to. We'll see. Maybe I will have enough time. I don't know, but I doubt it.
You can do it, Mill. I believe in you.
All depends on if I do get my 2 days off or not next week. And how long it takes me to do the setup for the wrap-up as well.
I imagine the wrap-up won't take as long because some of the stuff from the year-end stream is going to wind up in the end-of-the-year stuff.
Yeah.
I love how the door is just a concrete slab. Oh hey, it's the Carta. One shot, one kill.
I'll assassinate for you. Stop running away from me. I'm trying to kill you. It's very hard to kill you when you know, run away from me like that. Yeah, bye-bye, assassin. Oh, hey, I'm hasted. I'm still pretty effective even when I don't have pinpoint strikes and I'm just hasted. Right. There we go. There was a bit of loot I had to pass up because we were in combat mode. Just going to take that 5 silver. Definitely worth coming back up the stairs for. Anything else to loot? No, it doesn't look like it.
I can't imagine you're going to get to any other things besides what the shows you're trying to finish before anytime in the next 2 weeks. Can't entirely blame you.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Archer! Archer!
Yeah, not that effective. Fucking love this combo. So ridiculous. Come on. Really? Where are you coming from now?
Yeah. Oh fuck, after the 2 anime award streams, you're gonna have the winter premiere stuff too.
Yeah.
Ooh, just do not get a break at all, Mill, do you?
This is the busiest 3 weeks of the year.
For anime watchers, yes.
I mean, just...
And by anime watchers, I mean us. And you especially.
Just for us in terms of streams.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially me, because I've got to do the setups for 2 wrap-ups and then a premiere setup. To be fair, the premiere setup isn't as bad. It's just about more time-consuming than anything else. It's not too bad, to be fair, but it's, you know... The issue is that I have, you know, started work, and that is just taking up a lot of my time and energy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not to mention, I have just been sort of, you know, working. My shifts have been more numerous and longer than I expected when I first, applied for the job. So. There we go. And then there's one more archer. Hi, Bartrand. Not Bartrand, Javaris.
An old friend. You? Granny's garters, she would hire you. I can't buy a break on discount.
Nope.
You know what? Go ahead. Take my head and pike it back to that sodding elf. I need the rest.
Elf?
What in blazes are you talking about?
But you don't know? Then what? You're tracking for the Kunari? Then she did it. That elf got them after me for nothing. Bitch born.
The obvious thief was perhaps a bit too obvious.
Look, I'm minding business, same old. And out of the blue, some elf tries to kill me. Says she's got the Kunari powder and I'm her cover. I slipped her, hired some bodyguards, and ran for it. And now you're here. Great.
So far, all I see is you.
Leaving the other person behind is the first step in running away. Sorry if that's inconvenient.
It very much is.
Want to drag Ark into light? I had a man follow her.
else in Lowtown. I just want to get out with my dead guards. Thanks for that.
Sounds like you have a long way to go. Hopefully.
Right. Got me a rosy future to plan out. Think I'll start by selling some boots. Sodding bunch of... Take a long breath on a short shaft, you blasted dog lord inroaders.
See, this is what you get for hiring the cheap help.
To be fair, he hired us and it got him nowhere. In
Yeah.
Act 1, so... I imagine his fortunes haven't gone particularly well in the last 3 years.
No, they definitely have not.
Always got to look around for loot. Don't see anything else. I think we'll finish this quest and call it a night.
Good idea. I can't imagine you want to stay up too much
All of
later.
you, I can't fight the damned air. You want to live, stay out.
What's going on, Mason?
Guard Captain, I can't even describe.
On your time, son.
Reports of some haze with a stench of rust and throw-up. There was a cloud, then a lingering mist. Anyone caught in the cloud just went mad. Then the others just wretched themselves dead.
All right, keep your post. We'll take it from here. He's a good man. Trust that it's as bad as he says.
How about we skip this one? Send your man instead.
How about I shove a canary up your coal mine? Let's go.
Aveline does have some really good lines.
Yep.
How about I shove a canary up your coal mine is a very good one. Even if it gets me, you know, a rivalry point.
How have they been standing still for so long in this poison mist?
I don't know.
Good thing you have Anders with you. He is probably keeping you all alive.
Maybe.
All I'm saying is that it's not ideal to bring someone like, say, Meryl on this quest.
Bring out the dog. It's taking longer than I would have liked. There we go.
I'm not sure how much we can...
Go away.
Wow, she just fucking bodied that dude.
Yeah. Started planning for the strategy by staggering the waves. Oh boy. That's gonna be painful when he arrives. Ah, cool. Didn't actually hit me. And he died like a bitch.
I'll take comfort in his certainty when this is over.
Yeah, I'm gonna say pinpoint strikes.
I don't know, Mel. Would you like the pinpoint strikes or the pinpoint strikes?
I mean, I would like to use my vicious combo, but because they're staggering the... Oh, fuck off. Commanders suck.
Backstab him.
Try to use pinpoint strikes as, you know, efficiently as I can. No point in using big moves. They generally crit anyway.
Position, heal thyself.
Thank you, Anders.
Oh, thank you. See, I told you it was good having Anders along.
Yeah.
This should do the trick on those barrels.
There we go. Now we got the final boss. We'll loot afterwards when we're not covered in poison gas.
Your fault, I presume.
Is that Sirrah Hawk? You have enemies. I'm glad it's you, really. These poor people. You are a much better target.
So, care to explain your particular brand of crazy?
Kunari take my people. My siblings forget their culture, then go to the Qun for purpose. We're losing them twice. So I get some help from your people. We'll take the Kunari Thunder, make some accidents, and make them hate it. But this is all wrong.
You were going to kill people anyway. That's not funny at all, really.
The one-time sarcastic Hawk can't make a
They're
joke.
hidden in your city. They'll
Yep.
enrage the faithful and make sure the Kunari are blamed. Me, I'm finished. I just need a few more bodies. A few more.
Also, I couldn't help but notice that that lady has a big honking sword.
Yeah.
Fucking hell!
Yeah.
Elven Fanatic. What an apt name. Oh, well, done.
She's dead now. Avatar of Death does not hold back.
Oh, and Aveline with the assist as well.
Yeah. I want to take out the archers. There we go.
The arrow shock was right and wrong. You need to know about this.
Well, I've got some looting to do now that we're not dying slowly.
Loot other bodies, loot other bodies, loot other bodies all of the time.
Definitely my philosophy in these games.
I mean, that should be your philosophy in most RPGs, honestly.
Steal everything
Unless
that is
RPGs
nailed
where
down,
you kill
yeah.
people regularly. Not all RPGs, just RPGs where you regularly kill people.
Yeah, loot everything that's not nailed down.
Yep.
Anything up here? Nope.
Link's philosophy is more along the lines of loot all the pottery. Loot all the pottery, loot all the pottery, loot all the pottery all of the time.
It just about works.
You're gonna have to slur a syllable there, but yeah, it works.
I think that's everything. Bye, friend.
I want to talk to him?
Not really. Daddy has anything too important to say. Alright, check. Nope, there is nothing I need to do with the arrow shock, but it's always best to be polite. Hey, friend. Hi, friend. What's up, buddy?
Hello, friendo. So, I was wrong about our thief.
You'll get used to it.
They say we were careless with our trap, that this is our fault. But even without the Sarkamek, there would have been death. This elf was determined.
I like how because your companions look at you when you speak, sometimes when sarcastic Hawk says something like ill-advised, they look at him just like, why?
Mm-hmm.
Why aren't you more concerned about her supporters?
Our enemies strike from shadow because they cannot stand before us. This is not a revelation. And it doesn't matter. I am
Dude
not
has a
here
point.
to fight. I am here to satisfy a demand you cannot understand.
It's taking long enough.
It will take as long as needed. No ship is coming. There is no rescue from duty to the Qun. I am stuck here.
You could have built a ship by now, you know.
It is not about a ship. Filth stole from us. Not now, not the Sarkamek. Years ago.
I wonder who may have done this.
Yes, I wonder.
Parvalen, until I alone recover what was lost under my command. That is why this elf and her shadows are unimportant. That is why I do not simply walk from this pustule of a city. Fixing your mess is not the demand of the Qun, and you should all be grateful!
Lost your temper there a bit, did you, buddy?
Thank you, human, for your service. Leave.
Bye, friend!
He's on the edge. The Viscount should know.
Yeah, I do try to bring Isabel along to this just because of how funny the dramatic irony is to me. You know?
Yeah. Right, we'll talk to the Viscount and then call it a day.
Yep.
Good day, Sir Arthur.
Years of nice, quiet anxiety. Gone. Along with a whole street.
An accident on purpose, more or less.
Right. A mad elf, pushed by zealots, likely hidden in the very groups I have to appease. The Maker has a grand sense of humor.
Yeah, deities do have that.
And the Arishok. I suspected he had no plans to leave. I didn't know it was just as annoying for him.
You could send him gold and he'd complain it was heavy.
And it's about to get worse. A shame. There were overtures of civility. Your influence, no doubt.
Thank you.
Do I want to hear what happened?
A Qunari delegate and entourage paid me a visit. It was civil, tentative, hopeful. They left my chambers with precision, but were not reported by the outer guard. They are missing almost literally from
okay.
my
We won't end right after this because there's something I need to talk to the Arishok again.
Do the Qunari generally keep you updated?
Qunari do not disappear. They know we watch, and they are not shy about their movement.
Also kind of hard to
Speak
miss.
to Seneschal Brown. He has details that show how damning this is. I don't know who would benefit from fighting the Qunari, but it will cost all.
Gold, that's good.
Okay, this is also good because there's a hilarious bit of dialogue.
About the missing Qunari.
I am to help you, yes. Viscount Dumas would appreciate discretion in this matter. I would prefer that you were not involved at all. But that is neither here nor there.
So where would you start? If you were the starting type?
I would begin with the most obvious failure. It's clear the city guard has no excuse for allowing this. Unless they were involved.
Have any failed to report?
Several. You should start with one of them. Although where you find a swordsman so eager to sell his honor and duty, I'm sure I don't know.
A hanged man.
Hanged man.
Got to be.
Right.
It's just how instant the reaction is, just hang man.
This has occurred without notice. There is always a weak
It's
link.
better if Merrill is there because he's just like, even I know that.
The Viscount is under
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just want to go talk to the Arishok now because otherwise I will forget at the start of next stream and it's an easy respect point.
Oh, okay.
I want him to be as respectful of us as possible.
Doesn't hurt, that's for sure.
Well, it means we can get the duel.
The duel!
Hi, friend. How have you been in the, 5 seconds I was gone? What's up?
What do you want, Hawk? I have no interest in adding to my distractions.
And yet you sent a delegate to the Viscount.
A brief attempt to educate. If the dwarf had stolen the Sarkamek, it could have been used to show the price of greed. But you know the outcome of that. These fools are determined to be wrong. I won't waste the effort again.
I'll probably regret this, but you should know your delegate is missing.
Anyone else, and those words would have been their last. You are handling this, not your buffoon of a Viscount.
As best I can.
Then I will wait. But know this, the provocations we have suffered have worked. If this is not resolved, I can fulfill my duty to the Qun with far less annoyance by sifting through rubble.
As if there wasn't enough pressure.
There we go. As said.
Under pressure, dun 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 dun.
Easy respect point. So that is everything for today. Hopefully you have enjoyed the gameplay and us talking shit about anime. Speaking of talking shit about anime, on Saturday, Number, Jack, and I will be discussing the anime of 2022. We have, I believe,
note to end the year on.
Yeah, I believe it's 45 shows to discuss.
Something in that ballpark. 45, 50, somewhere in there.
Both new shows and sequels. So I'll say now, I'll obviously repeat this on the day. We're doing it a little differently this year than we did last year. Last year we did it alphabetically. This year we're doing it alphabetically in season order. So that if we get to the start of fall and we decide we've gone too long, we can say, all right, we're going to be talking about the fall stuff in the wrap-up anyway next week, or a week on Sunday. We don't need to necessarily talk about it, because we aren't really going to be talking about it in any real detail anyway, because it'll, obviously, we'll just be repeating ourselves in the fall wrap-up. So, we'll see how we do on that front.
There'll be more broad strokes when it comes to basically everything, really.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. It's very much a more broad strokes thing of just, this is why we like this
thing.
What
was good, what was bad, etc.
Yeah. And then obviously we've got the awards. Generally takes us about an hour. But I'm still looking forward to it. Sunday, not going to be D&D. I was unable to get off work, but we may do something that day anyway. We'll have to discuss it. Tuesday and next Thursday, gaming, and then as I said, the Saturday after that, the fall anime wrap-up and awards.
Woohoo!
Otherwise, thank you again for watching. Please do give us a follow here on Twitch and on Twitter at Storytime_net. And otherwise, we hope to see you on Saturday to talk about anime of 2022. Good night.
Later.